talk about Edgar Berlanga because I just saw, I think it was a clip that he made. They asked him about Tank. And he kind of went off on Tank. He kind of was like, Tank is a hater. He been hating on me. You know, he's every time he got a fight lined up, you know, he start running his mouth. But when you look at the comments on that video, you see people upset with Edgar Berlanga. They saying he letting the Canelo fight get to his head. He ain't that good, and he got beat up for 12 rounds. But I'm sitting up here and I'm saying to myself, I know a lot of them comments is coming from the Tank fans, right? But here's the question though: didn't Tank start it? Didn't he start with Edgar Berlanga? Because I went back and I tried to look up some of their tweets, and I can't find any tweets where Edgar Berlanga dissed Tank out of nowhere, out of thin air. He just dissed Tank and started talking shit about Tank. I can't find one. From the looks of it, it looks like Tank Davis is the one that started ginning this stuff up. He was calling him a bum. He called Edgar a bum and all type of stuff. So Edgar, he defended himself, man. What, he can't defend himself against your Lord and Savior Tank Davis, man? He got to sit there and let Tank diss him and talk shit about him. And now listen, these fighters all do that. A lot of times, most of them. But most of the time, these younger fighters in their 20s, they do that a lot. They stay, every time there's a fight, after a fight, or a fighter that they really don't fuck with, or whatever the case is, they'll clown the fighter and they'll start talking crap about the fighter and all that. And Tank does that a lot. Tank does it. Ryan Garcia does it a lot. Shakur sometimes has his opinion on fighters, but the main ones that I see doing that shit be Ryan Garcia and Tank, bro. Those are the main dudes that's always talking about and criticizing other fighters. And then he's the same one that get mad if somebody say he ain't fighting nobody. You know, so, you know, Edgar's doing what he doing what he gotta do, man. Tank started this shit. From what I could see, Tank is the one, and I'm trying to figure out why. Was it something going on with them behind the scenes we don't know about? Because I just saw them in like a training camp. They was like punching on the heavy bag together and everything. Then all of a sudden now, he don't like, you know, he's calling Edgar a bum. You know what I mean? I'm like, bro, you calling Edgar a bum, but yo, when you really think about it, I'm gonna say it again. A lot of these Tank fans, they come on here. Some of them seem cool, but then when you start talking about Tank, you can't never say nothing wrong about Tank. They just start going off. You know what I mean? But here's my thing: who has Tank really fought of any significance, man? I'm still trying to figure it out. Listen, I'm not gonna make this video too long, all right? But let's run through a few of them, okay? Hector Garcia, okay? Leo Santa Cruz, okay? Leo was a champ in his division, but what has he done in the division he was fighting Tank in? Mario Barrios, he was a fake belt holder at 140. He wasn't really, he wasn't a real belt holder up there. Ryan Garcia, yeah, he's a big name. He never was a belt holder. Let me stop right there. Y'all know how I feel about the belts. The belts mean a lot to me. I'm a real fucking boxing fan. You suckers out there, y'all not fans of the sport. Y'all fans of a boxer. That's why y'all always say y'all don't care about the belts. I care about the belts. The belts, and so do these fighters. They can say all they want that they don't care about the belts, but how can you not care about belts when the belts raise your stock? It raise your value so you can get more money. Ryan Garcia, he was only popular because he was a social media darling. That's what made him popular. He wasn't popular. If he was just straight into the boxing, he'd be a nobody, bro. Ryan Garcia is just a glorified version of Jake Paul, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's it. He was a social media dude that he also, you know, he was also into boxing. He decided to go full-fledged with the shit, man. That's the way I look at Ryan Garcia, okay? Who else? Isaac Cruz? Rolly? What has Rolly done? Come on, man. Let's not kid ourselves here, man. Let's not kid ourselves, bro. And I know, to be fair, you can even say who has Shakur fought. But at least, listen, Shakur, he has fought belt holders, right? Tank has fought, what? How many real belts I'm not talking about this WBA he just got gifted to him. I'm talking about the real belts. I think he had the WBA down at 130. That was with Pedraza, right? He took Pedraza belt. I think that's the only real belt that he has had, bro. Okay? Pedraza was a champ. I give him the Pedraza all day, every day. Who else, though? Who else? Devin's resume is better than his. I think Shakur's resume is better than his, too. You can argue with me all day. And I know what y'all gonna say. Y'all gonna go right to y'all gonna run to the pay-per-view stuff. Bro, I'm not talking about none of that bullshit y'all talking about. I'm talking about champions, dude. That current belt holders, dudes that was, real champions before. Tank has fought some, I think I brought this up on a video a long time ago. I kind of like went through this already, but he calls everybody else bums. And I'm like, bro, you scared to move up and wait. You talk about knocking out Bud, and we ain't seen it yet. You talking about why haven't we seen these fights of people that is gonna make his fights a somebody? Okay, when is he gonna fight somebody, dude? When is he gonna fight the Shakurs, the Devs, the Lomachenko? Now, I can't blame him on the Loma shit. He wanted to fight Lomachenko a little too late, if you ask me. But I give him that. Loma ducked him all day, every day. I'm not gonna hold that against Tank. But he's out here messing with Edgar Berlanga, and Edgar Berlanga has to defend himself. That's all he was doing, man. Oh man, who Edgar Berlanga fought? So, okay, we know Berlanga ain't fought nobody. We know that. What does that have to do with Tank calling him a bum, starting up drama and shit like that? Come on, man. Come on, man. Now, prove me wrong that Edgar started it with him, and then I'll leave this shit alone. I'll come and eat my crow. But Tank, he does this. It's a pattern. He'll be like, damn, he'll say something about somebody, like, especially like he's really critical on Shakur and Devin's fights. And then sometimes when they talk shit back, he'll say some shit, but then he'll never say, let's sign a contract, let's fight. He's ready to fight Loma with no problem because he's older Lomachenko. Why he wasn't doing the same thing with Shakur and Dev, bro? Y'all can miss me with it, man. I don't give a fuck what y'all talking about, man. Y'all coming from a place of fanboyism. I'm coming from a place of a real boxing fan. Let's not forget it. But anyway, shout out to Edgar Berlanga. You did what you had to do, bro. You survived that fight. He never backed up one time in that fight. He wasn't running from Canelo, none of that shit. So y'all got to give him his respect. Some kind of respect. You know what I mean? But if he gonna milk it, so fucking what? Let him milk it for whatever he deserved to milk it for. That's just my opinion. Anyways, it's Rebel Life, man. I'll catch y'all on the next one, and I'm off this.